Hi, I'm Andrea and welcome to Productive C Sharp. In this video, I'm going to talk about the file scope namespace feature introduced in C Sharp 10. Here I have a console application targeting on 6. As you can see, I have a productive C Sharp namespace that contains the types program and point. The syntax for declaring the namespaces has always been the same in C# since the beginning and consists of simply specifying a name for the namespace and then use curly brackets and put all the declaration inside it. This creates one level of indentation that could be rather annoying because most of the time you always have all the types inside a file inside the same namespace. It's a common convention. So why do I need to add curly brackets all the time and lose some horizontal screen space? Well, that's a very valid question, and Microsoft decided to introduce the file scope namespace feature exactly to solve that problem. I can easily refactor this namespace declaration to use the new file scope namespace using Visual Studio and see what happened. You simply add a semicolon at the end of your namespace declaration, and then you remove the curly brackets and the indentation, and every single declaration after the file scope namespace will be included in the namespace productive C#. And that's exactly it. So this feature is extremely simple, easy to understand, and I recommend you to use it across all your projects, the target on S6. There's something important to say though, that the namespace declaration syntax allows you to have multiple namespaces inside the same file. That's not possible to do when you use file scope namespaces. So if I had a new namespace, let's call it T, you can see that there is an error saying the source file cannot contain both file scope and normal namespace declaration. Okay, so if you really have to use multiple namespaces inside a single file, you can't use the file scope namespace feature. However, it's not recommended to do so. Most of the time, all the software includes a single namespace for file, and this is the recommended best practices in C#. This is so common that Microsoft introduced this feature, file scope namespace, to actually save you, one level of indentation across the entire project. So I strongly encourage you to adopt the file scope namespace feature in C# 10, and see you next time.